啱啱先睇緊你琴日，我啱啱先睇緊我琴日嘅直播。係啊，早少少爆咗佢嘛。依家要去邊？睇下先。Hello Peter。直魔藥貨，魔藥貨唔係頭先嗰個。
Revelio。
馬屁精。
Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogwarts.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
蘑菇蒸汁。哇！咁大隻根嘢，炒凍，拉苦。
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
回神魔
Should
藥
you
啊！
chop the
Revelio.
dainty or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
收集火灰石
Did I hear
彈
Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant!
電腦版
You,
要
my
聽日
friend, have been presented with an extraordinary
係
opportunity.
咁噶啦
You，remember
家用
me,
機
don't
不
you?
嬲都早少
Gareth
少。
Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather.
電腦版要
As
聽
you'll
日其實
already
係咪
be
都
in
係
Sharp's
今晚嘅
office
凌
with his
晨啊？
permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
幫你攞預
I'll
報。
get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable.
彩
Wait until
明
you see what I'm
了
brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not.
Revelio.
備忘錄早晨啊，K 風。圍巾、羽毛，咦要齊晒啲嘢，火灰石彈喎。
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
製造硬得固魔藥，
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
硬得固魔藥，29秒。 數量一瓶，168你係咪改過個名嚟啊？點解我覺得好似以前見過你咁嘅？但係你應該唔係168係嘛？叫嗰個 channel 名之前玩咗咁耐，感覺如何？我覺得幾好喎，不過隻 game 真係好有 feel 啊！真係做得唔錯喎。咁啊，今次我玩落覺得。 其實唔係話 fans 向嘅遊戲，其實佢就算唔係 fans， 即係你唔知咩係哈利波特，
That's odd. What's happening?
可能唔知呢個 IP 或者唔知乜嘢係霍格華茲，你純粹係覺得玩一隻巫師 game， 我覺得都 OK， 佢係做得好。
Dragon Dart! What happened?
我咪調製咗咯，
Well done,
定
Gary.
係要攞啊？
What now, Mr.
調製
Weasley?
調製咗啦
Sorry,
係嘛？
Professor.
That'll be points from
哦，唔係調製
Gryffindor.
咗吓，
Again,
扣分喎，國內分
Mr.
多。
Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
佢嘅共犯同我自首。請問係咪
I brewed an
online 唔
Edurus
係啊？
potion
單
as
機
you asked,
game 嚟。
Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
很抱歉。
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say
蘋果
you've
相
done
當
well.
理想。
I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
你都
A
等
rare
PC 係
occurrence.
嘛？
And you
不
do
過佢哋
well to
真係快
remember
好
that you're
多。
not a potions master quite
之
yet.
前用其
In
他
addition
account
to having
係
a solid
哦，
grasp of how to combine
168
various
係你。
ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
有幾個大虎。
I
咁
think
我應
each
該
of
要
us
做
has had
咩？
enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
完成咗呢一個嘅魔藥學課程啦，走得追晒電影先再玩。其實我又覺得冇乜所謂嘅， 即係如果你玩嘅一隻 game 係好玩嘅話，其實你睇唔你係咪嗰個你係咪嗰個 IP 嘅 fans 其實冇乜所謂，同埋都唔同時代嘅，呢個係哈利波特之前嘅事嚟。哈利波特都未出世。咦，我可以點樣過去啊？哇，咁遠嘅世界地圖，哇，咁遠嘅，可唔可以飛過去呢？冇，主線係呢個。
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
What are you up to now?
Whoa.
Accio! Revelio.
Ugh, what am I missing?
上面有個咩？
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Reparo.
咦，呢個係咪要浮起佢呢？
Levioso. Reparo. Incendio.
我燒佢。
Watch what you're doing.
There's something in there.
唔係呢邊。
Revelio.
鎖咗。隻 game 服唔服？我覺得唔服咯。J 場景啊！咁你要追場景，首先你又要熟，你又要知咩係哈利波特噶喎，你又要知咩係霍格華茲。我諗真係有人未睇過哈利波特嘅。
I need to catch up on my letter writing.
哇！點解條線咁樣嘅
Revelio.
幾時可以進化成佛地魔？啲魔法多唔多？啲魔法少啦。
Protego.
佢講咗㗎啦，其實啲魔法我唔知佢係咪之後會新增，但係其實唔多嘅。早出去睇醫生，拜拜，拜拜。PS5呢種畫面都係算玩 PC， 你睇直播啲畫面係衰啲嘅，我自己就 OK 嘅。因為我直播係嗰啲極低延遲嗰啲直播呢，個畫面一定係唔會去返100%，我諗可能50%。50% 至60-70% 到啦，50% 啦，我諗。
Accio.
咦？係咪攞咗㗎啦？叫做打碎咗做喎。
Revelio.
仲有冇嘢攞啊？其實你隨時你都要去撳下睇下有咩攞咯，因為佢好多佢霍格華茲個學院係勁多嘢嘅，出到嚟又冇乜嘢嘅。你幾時俾掃把我啊？咁樣行到幾時啊？黐線！冇掃把嘅巫師。呢 啲地方應該唔會有嘢拎啦，係嘛？
This looks intriguing.
喂，但係依家呢件新披風又幾靚，唔知佢嗰啲收集咧多唔多咧
It is good to see you, my friend.
？My friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
魔咒之地我未玩過，不過睇人鬧啊鬧得好犀利。同埋佢嗰啲招係多啊，但係佢嗰啲招即係又證實咗多係冇用咯。
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well.
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
提高警覺。
I beg your pardon.
Protego!
Dare you threaten me?
改一改啲招先。
What's going on here? Revelio.
我哋探索下呢度有啲咩先。我定係咩都冇執呢？ 嚇！裝備欄滿咗，咦？要點啊？裝備欄滿咗，要賣嘢喎。小村嘅相反，賣嘢先。
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
睇下你嘅商品啊！
What can I help you with?
我要賣嘢，電鬥工具。
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
咦？條圍巾未用喎，上升進攻13、11。嚇？點解？綠色仲勁過傳奇㗎？ 一般貨色。課室拎少件裝冇乜所謂啦。可以強化同唔可以強化，無法強化。但係依家個 level 升得咁快，我都係唔好收集住先。我本身已經有一條傳奇，未套用強化。空咗個主線先。協助陌生人。
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Levioso! Incendio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
火灰蛇決鬥者啊！特戰更新一啲新嘅敵人類型。
Levioso! We can hold them up!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body!
Accio!
擊敗黑巫師。
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner.
Revelio.
And so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted.
You see,
each word in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk full of mallow sweet with...
我想較大啲字，唔知有冇呢？最大嘅噃。
Just over there by my tent.
對比度好似冇咁好喎，開咗。
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
唔得嘅。點解啊？
The pyres are back where they started.
解開梅林嘅試煉。仲有冇咩啊？
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
次序啊，但係有冇得睇嘅
Revelio. Incendio.
要打中個盤。
It seems the pyres sink
係喎，
if
速
you
度
don't
唔
light
夠
the
快，
others quickly enough.
招唔到個盤。
Incendio.
How
梅林嘅鬚子咁搞
What
笑，
a day! I can hardly believe it.
同佢交談。
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
咁早係啊，咁早。
And do
你
be
有
careful
咁
out
早
here.
嘅？
Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my
咁早
notes and books.
梅林思念。走咗。
Revelio.
尋找遺失的頁面，幾時先可以換衫？
is looking for you. You can find him near
冇
the
㗎
Great
喎，其實你一路執啲箱，佢就會一路送衫俾你。好多裝備呢喺啲箱度攞。喂，仲未有掃把嘅？同埋嗰啲可以換外觀，但送嗰套未用到，應該係啊。送嗰套應該係未開到出嚟㗎嘛？但喺貓頭鷹嗰度已經見到咧。咦，撳錯咗添。有冇遇到啲咩筆？有冇？全副呢度，望下先。見到套衫用唔到，誒？定係可以改 skin 嘅呢？優雅收藏。哦，原來係換個 skin 啊！改個外觀，呢個冇得改啦，係嘛？有喎。成身黑掹掹，正啊！冇喎，支杖唔可以搞。你未揀得，可能要過咗前邊嗰幾個主線咯。咦，係喎，可以飛返去。咦？邊度近啲啊？嗰度完全未行過去喎。呢度近啲唔通？變咗黑巫師，黑巫 G。
Revelio。
哦，又要換翻？咦，唔使喎，呢個係。
Levioso。
咦，我啱啱未開點㗎，我以為開咗添，冇留意到。咦，嗰頁嘢喺邊啊？等佢飛返嚟先。
Revelio。
啊喺度，哇飛去邊啊？頂，又俾佢過咗，等下啦咁。我都幾耐喎，等佢輪一次。啊，到啦！落啊落！嗯
Revelio。
嗯，呢個點玩嘅？睇下先，逐個改得唔得？哇，點玩嘅呢個？葉問號，問號問號151，放棄。上邊1號係貓頭鷹。
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the
玩到
book
依
you
家，
found
唔
and
係
its
係依家再
missing
開直播。
pages. I may be able to help. Follow me if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
尼古拉斯爵士。
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that.
食蘋
But
果。
why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain
我
everything
諗
else
係同
in
上邊嗰道門有關係。
Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the
Oi.
painting. I'll wait right.
咁突然嘅。
Do try not to get in the way.
Revelio.
I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
獲得爛烤牛肉。爛烤牛肉。點樣入去？呢度？啊呢度。搞個你啊！哇！好多精靈。
In the kitchen. Never will understand.
Revelio.
Fancy found themselves a bit
喂，咩
peckish
都冇得
likely.
攞啊嘛！
You know
大
how
家
certainly makes Rookie's job easier.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
smells glorious in here. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student?
Funky.
What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
兔兔這麼我怎可？唔
Revelio
係啊，牛肉啫嘛。哦，呢度又有，喂，周圍都係嘅。家庭小精靈。其實呢隻 game 玩收集都有排玩。呢度食嘢嘅。
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. There's nothing like a meal prepared by a house elf. Revelio.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here. What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsett. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
Wow.
This is all very suspicious. What do
有
you
氯氣嘅一嚿嘢。
really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your
佢吸完啲氣唔見咗，係索啲煤氣，煤嘅氣，綠色噶嘛。
Revelio。
咦？呢度有啲咩？地圖。
Wonderful night for games.
A map.
我們
It doesn't
愛幽
appear to
靈
be
有
connected to
冇
the missing
開始？
pages. Best hang on to it for now.
尋找佢嘅遊戲，但係我唔係應該行呢邊咩？佢嗰個點喺呢度。
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
摧毀藍光。
Revelio.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
So you found us?
Revelio.
This ain't over yet.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing!
Here we go.
Revelio.
I've never seen it played.
Is it over yet? Are we
Revelio.
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
咦？呢個係唔係啊？
Revelio.
哦，仲有一個喺呢度。
Well done! Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
哦，走咯，有冇完成 ？save 先。誒？裝備好，咁我哋直播嚟到呢度先，鍾意嘅俾翻個 like 同埋訂閱，下次再見啦，拜拜。